I forgot. uh, yeah, whatever. I'll put it up next week.
Hello and welcome to Yoda Soda Creations, the podcast group of friends, two of which mind the business talking movies and TV older recent.
Yes, a special Sunday edition of the show. When I say special, we're going to be having several more of those this year. But yeah, I worked a wedding yesterday. I didn't get home till 11:30. Yeah. But thankfully next week's normal, and let me check. Oh, my phone's here. Um, yeah, I did actually take a new picture of the schedule. Okay, scroll through the Mountain Dews. Right. Is July, so 20th. We just did that one. So back to back Saturdays in August, but don't have to worry about that till the 10th. So yeah, good for like a couple more weeks for regular schedule. Oh right, and like the third or so one in August, that I think that's when I go to Seattle for the convention. That'll be fun. But yeah, fairly normal-ish week. I mean, aside from the Sunday, not Sunday, Saturday. Uh, as you might be able to tell, I'm still a little out of it, and this is after I actually slept in today. But it's like, oh, yeah. Um, yeah, I didn't really get any streams done this week, just because scheduling stuff, have to do editing. I actually finished editing this current week or upcoming, depending on whether you start your week on Monday or Sunday. Yeah, I got those edited for Pokemon. Just need to upload the title card screenshot things for the Kingdom Hearts videos. That'll be quick enough. Um, yeah, I don't know actually. Yeah, like as far as stuff goes, have nothing really going on right now. And next week's just like, yeah, I'll try to get stuff done. But there's two games. Okay, Crystal isn't near completion, but since it's the third game in a generation of Pokemon, I figure I'll finish it up in about 3 more episodes. So close enough. And then I have like 2 Kingdom Hearts streams left in the bank, because yeah, I was thinking like get to about the midway point of end of the world. Okay, first I had to finish Apollo Bastion for like the second visit. Then do a bit of end of the world. That way I could open up the final couple heartless to grind items from for synthesis, and then maybe do the Hades Cup. And final episode can be like the super bosses and finishing the game. Don't plan this out too much, but I have like a general-ish vague plan. yeah, other than that, yeah, not much.
Sounds like you forgot something, though.
Oh, right. Yeah, the thing I forgot. It's like, wait, don't they usually put up like a video or something during these streams? And I figured like, you know, they can wait a week. Uh, but yeah, I also had to do a bit of dog sitting today because the other two went out for a nice meal. You know, having them some having some them time. So yeah, I got to watch the dog while I edited videos. Yeah, that's basically it. Like I said, not much going on this week. So, how was your week?
Something I forgot to mention this week was tried some Little Caesars Crazy Puffs.
Hmm,
Pretty good actually. Sort of like a pizza made in a muffin slash cupcake tray. Baking sheet, whatever they're called.
nice.
Okay, Sunday I more so last Sunday I got the action for the weekend. I will go into that later. Going back to more routines. All booked for the next exhibition, which will be next weekend, although arrangements had to be made a little bit differently as opposed to what I usually go for. It's possible that I might need to do that a little more often than not. but we'll see how that goes. But we're just coming in hopefully before time comes. Afraid I didn't quite turn his plans, though we did. Managed to get through with some changes in light of some complications that came about. So I managed to get a twitch in, even if there were some technical difficulties. Worked on the sheet, and also got the action for this weekend, as well as get one of my cubes out of the way. Slightly disappointed in regards to at least part of the action, but whatever, get something close enough.
Okay.
Thankfully, managed to get the sheet out with some time to spare, so we could wrestle that for some purpose. this one's going to be made in regards to coming week results next month, although won't be affecting things too much. Yeah, gonna have to wait and see how things turn out. At least on one end, the other. Gonna be also a bit of a hurdle, but hopefully shouldn't be too bad.
Alright.
But yeah, I'm surprised they still managed, despite a few setbacks. I think they didn't affect too much.
Alrighty then. Hmm. So, so yeah, oh, um, so yeah, I guess Wild Mains is gonna be like a regular thing, which that's fine. It's a 5 minute episode kind of deal, so it doesn't it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, Wild Mains episode 2, and I guess they're just gonna continue doing the whole in media res thing, where it's like, oh no, we're in a situation. I bet you're wondering how we got into this situation, aren't you? Well, so long story short, uh, hairstyler robot gone rogue. Like, oh no, you turned it up to 11. Never turn the machine up to 11. Now it's styling our hair, but for evil purposes. I don't know, just like styling hair bad. Like, how do we stop it? Have you tried knocking it over? Whatever will we do? Knock it over? Or kick it into the pool, that into the fountain, that's fine too. Like, yeah, like, yeah, maybe we should do our remains ourselves. Like, maybe let's not automate hair stuff. But wait, we might not, we may not see the last of the robot of the hair machine yet, because like at the end, it's like it rises. So yeah, it's okay. Rather simple story. And at one point, I pretty much called what was going to happen. It's like, oh yeah, I I wish so and so was here. She'd love to have a spa day. Dun, 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 dun. Did somebody say spa day? I didn't actually make a joke about that out loud, but I was going to. But then it happened, so yeah, yeah, like yeah, it is an episode. It was all right.
Another potential recurring cast member, so that could another potential recurring cast member, so that could lead to some points of interest.
Hmm.
And of
Uh,
course, a possible long-standing arc of sorts.
Possibly. Who knows if the little teaser at the end is a sign of things to come, or if it's like what Punny was doing in season 4, where occasionally they'd have an episode that ends on a like, oh, and then they never do anything with it. Because I remember that happening several times in season 4.
It was more of a pattern. Some of them did have resolutions per se. Others were
Yeah, but it's also a new show, so who knows what direction they'll go with it. But yeah, time for the main event because today is Superb Owl House Sunday. Yeah, another Owl House episode, and so two different plots going on this episode. Plot one, and really the lesser of the two. Luz and King are gonna enter a race as like with three different schools or whatever, and the winner gets to be on TV and stuff, and King wants to send a message to his dad, and he's talking about stuff like, well, he makes it sound like he's gonna leave home, and yeah, Ida's getting all moody because like, uh, King wants to leave, Luz is gonna go home, the kids are leaving the nest, but then but the Ida plot, she runs into an old acquaintance of hers, possibly her ex. No, nothing really solid on that, but maybe. And they get into some shenanigans by basically fighting back against, uh, basically rescuing people who are being captured for being wild witches. Because turns out Belos has a plan for the Day of Unity. He plans a ritual. Now, I haven't actually seen to the end of this series, but I'm gonna make a guess. Yes, it'll be a day of unity for everyone to unite as one, or in this case, unite everyone's magic into Belos. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm just making a guess. But yeah, they get into shenanigans and. Ow, got my headaches back. Um, right. Where was I? Right. Um, sorry, a little bit out of it today. So, yeah, the plots kind of work themselves out. Things don't go too great for Ida's group. Doesn't go quite perfect for Luz's side of things either. But things sort of a little bit work out, but not in the way you'd think. Like I've said before, I don't want to like spoil the entire thing. I want you to go out and watch it yourself. But oh, also, so apparently, yeah, there's bard magic. It's like, yay, magic with instruments. And apparently, Ida can still kind of magic with the instrument, but it kind of creates like a corrupting aura that kind of burns stuff away. Well, not like burn, but it's like it eats away at things.
Tied into a curse.
Yeah. So it is interesting that she can still kind of weaponize her curse in a way, but if it goes on too long, it becomes detrimental to oneself because, yeah, the aura that the effect that eats stuff away does not discriminate between those around and those who are actually creating the effect. So yeah, I wonder if it'll have an effect if like something like that will come up later on. We also learned that yeah, the coven tattoos that seal away all the other magic. Yeah, it turns out they have some downsides aside from that. And it's like, ooh, that's not good. So I'm willing to bet that that plays a part in the end game. But yeah, good episode. We're slowly getting more and more stuff leading to the whatever plot Bellows has going on. Yeah.
King Story's made a bit of an interesting turn if the ending to that has some indication.
Yep.
And of course, get more from Ida's background.
Yep. Ida's actually a pretty decent musician herself. Though admittedly she should probably take up a non-magical instrument. You know, for safety purposes.
Or at least until she has better control or something like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
And flip it between the two Hirsch characters. couldn't help but once again wonder how his recording sessions went.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, just yeah, the storylines are slowly progressing, and yeah, just yeah, haven't had a bad episode of the show yet, so yay, consistency.
Anyway, didn't have to pay with the magic tech thing.
Hmm.
Social streaming all that, which, as I said, could work in terms of King's little adventure.
Yep.
That's when you're looking. Apparently, there's such a thing as becoming an abomination yourself.
Yep, that's a whole thing. Uh, yeah, I wonder what coven that guy's from. Anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, Sense of progression. Possible. Market works. More doors are opening. More background. And
So,
things are getting
moving.
quite deeper.
Go ahead.
I was just finishing with things are getting quite deeper in terms of the flip side of things.
Yep. So, moving into some news. Ooh, this is a big one. It's the end of an era as Clarkson, Hammond, and May have ended their 21-year TV partnership, dissolving their production company. The company known for creating the Grand Tour filed for voluntary liquidation. Their final special, filmed in Zimbabwe, comes out later this year. Netflix has confirmed that the final season of Stranger Things will release in 2025. Kevin Feige teases what to expect from the MCU X-Men roster. You'll probably see a mix of characters you've seen before and characters you've never seen before. Kevin Feige says he can't comment on if the Russo brothers are returning to direct Avengers 5 and Avengers Secret Wars. It was somebody else a couple of weeks ago, and I look forward to seeing who it is going to be next week. Jamie Lee Curtis will not be playing Dr. Kureha in One Piece Season 2 due to scheduling conflicts. Someone else has been cast in the role. Fei Jun Lee has been cast in the Spider-Man Noir series alongside Nicolas Cage, Lamorne Morris, and Brendan Gleeson. So we got the final Deadpool trailer, Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. Actually, I actually saw it. It's pretty good. Halo has been canceled by Paramount Plus after 2 seasons. Oh, apparently a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Naruto crossover comic will release in October with cover art by George Jimenez. What is about what is it about TMNT that makes it able to cross over with everything? Crossover with Naruto, crossover with Power Rangers, crossover with Batman, crossover with. Okay, I already did Batman. I was gonna say Justice League, but it's like, nah, stick to Batman. Kevin Feige will get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame next week. Netflix says they will not offer bundled subscriptions with other streamers like Disney Plus or Max. Netflix already operates as a go-to destination for entertainment thanks to the variety of our slate and superior product experience. Warner Brothers Discovery is considering splitting in half. The studio would split into two different companies, one for streaming and studio assets, and one for all cable network assets. Amazon executives say that Fallout Season 2 is ahead of schedule but doesn't have a launch date yet. We've already gotten scripts in hand. So, some details on the final season of The Boys. It's currently being written, will be 8 episodes long. They're kicking around some ideas for some A-list guest stars. Filming starts around November and will likely release in 2026. A 24 movie is in the works. It is currently unknown if it'll be a reboot or a sequel to the TV series. Happy Gilmore 2 reportedly begins filming in September. Kyle Newacek will direct the film. The soundtrack list for Deadpool and Wolverine has been revealed and includes the return of Hugh Jackman's The Greatest Showman theme. Scarlett Johansson says the original Avengers group chat is still very active. If somebody's gotten terrible reviews, that could be something that comes up. The Avengers, we're like a family. We've been through an incredible experience over a decade plus of time. It was life changing for all of us. Get a reveal teaser for Emio, the Smiling Man, Famicom Detective Club, releasing August 29th on Nintendo Switch. Nicolas Cage's next film, The Surfer, will release in 2025 from Lionsgate. The film follows an Australian expat who buys his family beach home but must go to war with a group of surfers who claim the beach for their own. Yeah, that sounds about Nicolas Cage for you, really. We also got to see Kevin Conroy's final performance as Batman in the Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3. I actually watched that clip. It's like, ooh. Yeah. Anthony Hopkins on why he continues acting at the age of 86. I'm 86. I wake up in the morning and I go like, oh, I'm still here. I have a sense of mischief about it. Jack Black says all future creative plans for Tenacious D are on hold and the tour is cancelled. This is all due to a controversial comment that Kyle Gass made on stage. Kevin Feige says, I've never been a big believer in superhero movies being a genre in and of itself. We make different types of movies. It's about making engaging, entertaining films that have to be experienced in a theater with a crowd, and it's worth people getting into their cars and making the trip. And like someone made a point, it's like something like Captain America: The Winter Soldier, or that's a like a one of those spy films. Ant-Man, that's a heist film. Original Captain America, like historical movie, you know? Yeah, it's a superhero film, but it's also it has its own genre that really fits the theme of the movie.
Not to mention a director who knows historical settings.
Yeah. Apparently, Will Smith performed the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme in front of 85,000 people at an influencer boxing event. Adult Swim is returning to Netflix in the US for the first time since 2016, with multiple seasons of The Venture Brothers releasing next month. Craig McCracken. Hold on a second. Sorry, throat was a little clogged. Craig McCracken clarifies that a Powerpuff Girls project is in development with the possibility to either make it into production or not. The good news is PPG is still a project WB and I want to make. We just need to find funding for. You just need to find funding in this world where nothing is being greenlit. Yeah, that's a good point. Oof. The trailer for The Dragon Prince Season 6 has been released. The season premieres on Netflix on July 26th. My Little Pony Classics Reimagined continues with The Odyssey. A new English trailer for Totally Spies Season 7 featuring Clover has been released. The season is coming soon to Cartoon Network and Max. The Dragon Ball Daima anime trailer reveals an October premiere date. The Digimon Adventure Anime's 25th anniversary promo video will feature new scenes showing original characters meeting Digimon partners. LEGO Horizon Adventures won't include devastating or heavy elements. An indie studio is teasing remakes of the original Mortal Kombat fighting games. checking the other website. So yeah.
Got a better look at the Miraballs toys. Sony prototype was apparently found.
Oh wow. Hunter x Hunter Volume 38 is scheduled to release in September 4th, which collects chapters that were released in 2022. I wonder if he's still on hiatus. It's like, it takes forever for chapters to come out.
And then the latest of Blizzard versus Classic Warcraft. Apologizes for lack of lapse in communication, rolls back unexpected changes.
Hell Teacher Nube is getting a new anime adaptation. Noob, I don't know. Never actually saw the show myself. I've heard of it, but yeah. So yeah, another '90s anime getting the new adaptation. Speaking of which, we actually got sort of a teaser trailer for the new Ranma 1/2 anime, and it turns out that apparently a majority of the original voice cast is returning for that one. Like, yes. Yeah, it's just like it's been a year for '90s anime adaptations. I'm wondering if I'll run into another announcement about an adaptation that's coming out this year. That's coming out. Uh,
Word circles have picked up again with the Emmy nominations as well as the Kids' Choice having happened.
After like 10 years, Weird Al has released a new polka with an animated music video.
I hear someone from VVC Pop co-worked on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been so long people thought that he was never going to do another polka again. But hey, here we go.
Highlights of good work include Mr. Beast's favorite male character creator, Cross the Spider-Verse favorite animated film, Rise of Human Team movie also has a Golden Reel Outstanding Achievement in Sound Editing, Non-Theatrical Animation, and Children's Family Anime Individual Achievement in Animation. Looks the shows on the Emmy. Looks the shows on the Emmys. SL, Fallout, X-97, Invincible, Circa Loki, games that picks towards the final season of Stranger Things, of which the original four are reuniting.
Looking for game news, and it's like nothing really seems to happen this past week. So far that I'm on like page 6, and it's like, where is news? Diablo 4 had their Spiritborn class reveal trailer. That's a thing if you play Diablo 4, I guess. Ooh. By popular demand, all physical pre-orders of Sonic and Shadow Generations will include a reversible cover featuring the Japanese art for the game. Okay, that is pretty cool.
Dante Takeover is writing on Tango Comics, starting with 1990. Michael Janin working on art. Three missing top 10s, Pennsylvania. Digging top fours. It's Spring Creek, second overall. Wisdom Shigo. Hubs here, kitchen, top 6. Doing Midslide Roanoke. Dreaded top 35. Corvette 1-2 class. Chevy Grand Prix Canada. Android top 10, Latini Pre 1, top 15 is 2, Porsche Jaguar World Champions. Apparently the big way to trade some point during its recent tour. Volume 2 line out. Volume 2 line out 2024 is out.
apparently today is One Piece's 27th anniversary. Uh, that's interesting. Or, well, it'll be tomorrow, but it's currently then in the time zones.
Ever the 2023 safety advisory encouraging arrests made by the use of data from beside hot bearing detectors.
Hmm.
Guinea pigs of the new fleet of Via Rail, including Lumi. Most prototypes include Torpedo, GP9RM, Burrow Limited GG1s, Foot Exclusive Temple, Hathorn Lessee, Fascinating Wish Highland, Adversary, and Car Relaunch.
Hmm.
Chefs, 125. 125. 1 for 78. 1 inspection complete. Shall I prepare for the charter this fall? Going to do 0 for Unit S76263. PG Railfest next weekend. Dairyland Flyer last Saturday in August. And for those with regard to his friends, family of George Petit, Vinci Racer, winner of 1996 Red Letter Award. Eddie Rosenblatt, Different Records, Whitney Ryback, Friday the 13th, Juice That Lives, 1941, Battle Beyond the Stars, Shannon, Dorothy, Beverly Hills, 1910, Charmed, Ian Cameron, Rolls Royce, Bella Bray For You, Turbiner, Digimon Adventure, Wolfstring, Ghost in the Shell, Rich Simmons, Personality Fish Hooks, Rocko's Modern Life, and we covered what episodes earlier this year, but Pop Nerds, still the show, Elf, version 8, 2013 Emmy, 1961 Grammy, and the Rescue Movies. guess look on the right side to. I think it's becoming. At least I wasn't too much trouble with the. So we have a mind.
Mm-hmm. Right. So yeah, next Saturday, following Saturday, that's fine. Then 2 Saturdays, nope. Then Saturday at convention, so we'll see. Okay, August. Let me check. August, September. Okay, that one's free. So, worst case scenario for the after the convention, possible just like double header weekend. We'll see what happens. Yeah, like nothing got added to the schedule except like a Sunday in December. So, yeah, the list I posted earlier is pretty much still the same.
So I believe the location next week will be just stick with internet. Was nearby.
Hmm.
I was gonna keep my
Yep.
eyes. I was gonna keep my eyes open for more secondary horse fetchers. Hopefully, I think there's any hiccups. Until we next get together. Stay safe, stay well, get back to good message. Pray.